Hi, my name is Melanie Felvis. I am the founder and director of Your Preschools, Inc. We have 4 Montessori preschool locations, and we're standing today in our Vineland Christian preschool located in the Vineland Missionary Church. I'm going to walk you through a typical day in the life of our students. Sometimes our children start their day inside and sometimes outside, weather depending. When they're coming inside, the children change into their indoor shoes, hang up their coats and backpacks, and then they're off to do their jobs. Everything here we call a job. Mums and dads have jobs, and so do the students when they're at school. We encourage a lot of respect for our materials, respect for our students, and a lot of independence. So one of the ways we do that is with drawers. When the children do their work, then we don't want them to crumple it up and put it in the garbage, or we don't want it to get lost. So they put it in their drawers, and every few weeks they can take it home and make a production and show everybody at home what they've been doing. The children can identify their drawers with their names. So their names are stuck to their drawers. They are stuck with Velcro, so they can actually take their names off if they want to go start tracing their names and printing their names on paper. I'm going to show you a little bit about the jobs in the classroom. While we're doing that, I'm going to mention that we are a 1-to-8 ratio. You will find 2 educators, oftentimes still a support staff and students as well, but you'll find 2 educators at the minimum with 16 children at this location. You will find child-sized furniture, which is something that Maria Montessori developed herself, and you'll find our Montessori materials. Our classroom is a nice blend of about 90% Montessori materials and 10% from the traditional early childhood education classrooms, such as our sensory bin and an art shelf. For the Montessori materials, you can see that we're starting off with our sensorial area. The children, as I said, learn to respect these materials. They bring them to the table when they're doing them. And if there's not enough room at the table, if these jobs are too large to be done on the table, then they're grabbing a mat. So the children are rolling out a mat onto the floor, and this is defined as their workspace. They would put this mat on the floor, bring their materials to the mat, and then hopefully one of their friends is not coming along and knocking over their tower or taking a piece of their job. So this shows respect for the individual and respect for the materials. When the children have completed their jobs, they put them away, roll up the mat, and put it back. When a child is working with a certain material, if somebody else wants to work with that material, they will come up and ask them. They will ask if they can join in, and it's up to the child who took the job out if they want a friend to join or not. They can say yes or they can say no. If they say yes, the 2 children work together. If they say no, then they wait till the child puts that job away, and then it's their turn. This helps cut down on conflict, and it keeps the Montessori environment a little bit calmer. We also have our math area here where we're learning numbers, patterns. We actually go all the way up to senior kindergarten. So we do preschool, JK, and SK. So some of our JK and SK students are actually learning number recognition, addition, subtraction. Some have even graduated senior kindergarten knowing multiplication and division if they're really interested in math. We have a focus on language in the Montessori classroom. We start by learning our phonetic sounds, and these have actually a sandpaper base, so the children are tracing them and getting a pre-writing skill as well. And we work with 3 at a time. So the teacher would sit down with the student, and they would work one-on-one with the 3 sounds, tracing them, talking about the sound that they make, and then moving on to printing. This helps the child develop that foundation for the phonetic sounds for later reading. And Montessori is actually known for having a lot of early readers because they have that great base of phonetic sounds. All of our classrooms have a cozy area where the children are welcome to read books and do puzzles and just relax if that's what they need in their day. Something that's not necessarily a Montessori but traditional early child education is our Provocation Shelf. So right now you can see the students are learning about transportation. This is something they're very interested in. The teachers have observed that, and they made sure that there's lots of fun learning materials for them to learn about transportation. Back to Montessori, we have our cultural area. So this is science, geography, and history. History could just be like, this is what I look like in September, this is what I look like in June. It's that progression of time. Science, we have a lot of hands-on science experiments as well as our science jobs. And geography, learning about our planet, learning about our Earth and how to care for it. The creative area I already mentioned. This is something that's not typically in Montessori classrooms, but we think it has a lot of benefit to our students and always have a well-stocked creative area. And then finally, we have our practical life area. This area is so fun and very popular. In this area, the children are using their fine motor control. So they are screwing things in, they are snapping, they are using scoops, tongs to build that fine motor control. You'll see a lot of natural materials in the Montessori classroom because when Maria Montessori started her Montessori method in Italy, there were only natural materials available. As with all of our locations, we have a licensed outdoor space. This is a fenced-in area where the children can explore all of our natural materials and all of the outdoor toys. If it's inclement weather, our Vineland location actually has a gym. We go downstairs and we can use the gym where we can get out all of our extra energy. We also provide snack, so we have a morning and an afternoon snack, and the children bring a packed lunch at this time. We offer morning classes, afternoon classes, and full day. Our full day is a 9 o'clock to 2:55 class. Thank you for joining me today. If you'd like more information about the Montessori method, about our other locations, or our JKSK program, you can catch the rest of our videos on our Facebook page or on our website, yourpreschools.info. Have a great day.